pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Zach Gallen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or he...
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Booth. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
C.J. Abrams stands in now and watches strike one. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The shortstop takes a ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Lane Thomas. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Here's the 0-2. And downstairs.
It's a good take.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And a curve is down and in. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. That one ripped. Castellanos ranges back, and it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He leaves the yard to right, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
This one high in the air to left center. Marsh on the move. He's got it, and that's the third out. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and pitching in this game, Mackenzie Gore.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
That one's in there. And the count even 1-1. Missed inside with the curve. The pitch. And that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Trey Turner now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. One down, Phillies down a run. A little bit low.
2-0.
And now 2-1. Kicks and deals. Fastball for a strike. And it's 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Bryce Harper to the plate. On the ground. Fires to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're down 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Now, Eddie Rosario. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Fought off foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Wouldn't chase that time. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Nick Castellanos. And the pitch. That one almost got him. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Thomas pulls it in on the run. And now it's Alec Bohm. Outside low, 1-0. The Nationals leading by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. And there's a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much power.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. At the belt and fires. That one fouled off, 2-2. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, he gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
This is Bryson's stop. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That one in there across the letters.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And it remains 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Down the third baseman, Nick Senzel. Wheeler back to work. And a foul ball. Senzel goes 6'1", 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rojas sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Victor Robles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it skips in the dirt. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This to third. Boom. Fires over to first. Now 2 out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Pulls that one foul. Kicks and fires. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, as we go to the last of the third. And now it is JT Realmuto. And he deals. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Fly ball down the line. Rosario going back, and it hooks just foul.
Oh, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if we can keep that thing fair. Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Up and in, and that is ball 1. The Nats up by a run here in the last half of the third. Flips the corner. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
1 gone, runner at first. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. Marsh leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Gore throws over, and he's back in easily. That one not close. And 1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the air, right side. Thomas under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down.
Up next is Philadelphia. The designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
And it's second. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And the next pitch is way outside. Just off the inside edge. Trey Turner waits on deck. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. Wheeler back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add a run. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
And now it's Joey Gallo. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. That misses, and the count is 2-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Struck him out looking.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
Slings it across, and there are 2 outs. Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Eddie Rosario. He popped out his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Stop. Gets it to first. That's out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner.
The shortstop,
The pitch. Ground ball, base now. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now back.
Here's Harper now. He's over 1.
Harper.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Ball 1 there. No outs. Runner on second. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Flied to right his first time. Way outside, ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2. The Phillies trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Way inside. The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now the third baseman,
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And it finds its way through for a hit. Around third. He'll score, and it's a 1-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 down. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Caught looking his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Two outs. To the right side, Garcia. Throws to first in time. Gets him easily, ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And the home team down a run. Back here in Philadelphia, ready now for the 5th inning. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. The wind and the pitch. And a curve misses outside, ball 1. And he pumps it a strike. Swings through that.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
One and 2 now. And a curve is down and in.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Just missing there. And that's ball 3. Right through there. Got it. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Garcia in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next pitch is outside.
Boog, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
3-0 down. And there's the automatic.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Runner on the move. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Man at first, one away. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. And the righty deals. That one misses. 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses, and the count is 3-1. Garcia stands at first with one out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas under it, brings it in. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, C.J. Abrams, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there at the knees. Late on that fastball.
Oh, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. Out number 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. And the pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's under it. Makes the grab, and there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch misses. Wouldn't chase that time. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Hard ground ball, base now.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at first with one gone. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball left side. Step off throw to first. Marsh dives back in safely. Here's your one. On the ground, 2 ball. Oh, look at the stop. That ends the frame.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the right fielder, Lane Thomas. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Thomas measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
Had him out front for strike 3. Really aggressive at the plate and at bat, Siggy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not at bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
Here's Joey Gallo. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One down, base is empty.
That's the ball.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Joey Meneses. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Just misses. And that's ball 2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rojas brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies 1. Back here in Philadelphia, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. In the air, center field. Robles gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
Here's Turner now. So right-handed slugger at the plate. Chris, he is surprised that the lefty is still in there.
Extremely. I mean, you've got arms down in the bullpen, and there's somebody down there that can match up, try to get out of this jam.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And that is in for a strike. 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a pitch. Not even close there. Full count, 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now here is Harper. Late with the swing there.
Well, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. And another ball. That one lifted to left. Rosario under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies 1. We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. And the right-hander back to work. That one inside. And it's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez getting ready to go. Strom, a lefty, warming up as well. And the right-hander deals. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Left-hand batter waits. And that's in the dirt. First down. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Ruiz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And ball 1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
The wind of the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Strike.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Castellanos hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the seventh, and now it's going to be Nick Castellanos. Gore back to work. Hard hit left side. Abrams tosses to first, and Castellanos is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1-0.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-0. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Hunter Harvey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Rainey getting loose as well. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Bounced up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and they don't get the out. It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mackenzie Gore gives way, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Jose Ferrer takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And that one in the air center field. And there's 2 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
JT Realmuto steps in.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And here it comes. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Boom. The runner at first with 2 gone. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Okay.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. At the belt and fires. In the air, right field. Thomas sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for Philadelphia. And our score remains 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Now it's Nick Senzel.
Number 13, Nick Senzel.
The pitch. That one missed. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. And another ball. And that one clips the corner. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
Wouldn't chase that time.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Three-two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out the front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Pitch misses. Ball two. Action in the pen down there. Connor Brogdon preparing to come on if needed. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball, left side. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the eighth.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J.
So the batting order turns over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Inside, just missed. In the air, left field, makes the grab on the run. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies 1. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Whit Merrifield.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that live arm delivers. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's to third. Senzel whips it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
That's why you hunt the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
The pitcher on here, Hunter Harvey.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That misses. Ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Finnegan looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Holding on to a one-run lead here the bottom half of the eighth inning. So 2 balls and no strikes. There's a strike. The tying run on base.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day. Nice job of turning that
one around. So the Philly batting order turns over, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Pickoff throw. Rojas dives back in, but they got him.
In this situation, you're pretty eager to try to get that runner up to second base in the scoring position. A lot of good things can happen from there, but clearly not able to get back to first on the pickoff. Nice job by the pitcher.
That one misses, and it's 1-1. Fouled off to the right. Two outs. Short hop liner handled it short. Whips it to Gallo. Schwarber out of the play. Play made. That ends the inning. Staying in the game on defense, Whit Merrifield. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Now on the bump, Connor Brogdon.
Now, pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Up now for Washington, Lane Thomas. He's already homered in this game.
Thomas.
Here comes a pitch. That one missing inside. Brogdon, the tall righty. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own, and a quick out, number one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kerkering getting loose out there. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
3-2 now. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Meneses in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Just missed.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And a good eye there. Two down, nobody on. And that one almost hit him. And a pitch. Popped up right side. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kyle Finnegan.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, 1-run game. Trey Turner at the plate. And a pitch. And that's down and away.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Kicks and fires. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Now he breaks his bat. In there safely.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between the first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Here's Bryce Harper, known for his late-inning heroics. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the 0-2. And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
A 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Put away off that pitch down.
With the tying run on at first here in the last half of inning number 9. Turner runs. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second and for third. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the ball right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Substitution now at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Edmundo Sosa. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1.
Well, they're applying pressure. Quality at bats, quality swings right now. And see this offense doing it one man to the next. Showing a lot of fight right now. And they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. On the ground to third. Off balance feed. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Just missed. Trying to send this to extra innings. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one missing low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Bryson Stott next to bat for Philadelphia. 2 outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
So digging in, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That clips the corner. Righty delivers. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
The third out, and we're headed to extras.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now into the ball game on defense, Edmundo Sosa. He takes over as the new first baseman. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Eddie Rosario.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Ball one low. And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it got 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Just outside. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And another ball. Hebert Ruiz up next for Washington. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Substitution now at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Nasim Nunez. At the plate, Hebert Ruiz. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Double play ball to second. There's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Matt Strong.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now it's Luis Garcia. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 3-2.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Now the third baseman, Nick Senzel. A strikeout and a walk.
Now they're playing with the lead, and they still have a chance to add on to it. You have to stay aggressive in these at-bats.
And that one is inside ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
1 run across in the frame so far, and here in extra innings. Base hit. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now Victor Robles.
That's the ball.
And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Garcia, the lead runner out at second. Senzel on at first with 2 down. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 1-2. Just misses with that one. Got him looking. He didn't call. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Tanner Rainey. Well, 1-run game. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And the pitch. High fly ball out to center field. He's under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. First time up, he grounded to third. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead. Oh, good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the attack.
So the tying run at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner around third. He'll score in time. It's 3-all.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
1 down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Right through there for a strike. Pickoff move to first. Merrifield dives back in. The 0-1. Ball 1 there. Next offering upstairs. Swings through that one out in front that time. 1 down, winning run at first. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I'll tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Here's a 1-1. Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. That's going back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. On to inning number 11 we go. All tied up at 3 apiece. Now we go to the 11th. Now at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Strong back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That one well upstairs. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. Headed towards the corner. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Out number 2. Joey Gallo digging in for the Nationals. That one finds the zone. Strike one. With the go-ahead run standing at second, we are in the 11th. Good eye right there. Man on second, 2 down. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. Two outs. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set for the bottom of the 11th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. And a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And he deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now a move being made at second base. On the pinch run, Christian Pache. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. And here is Sosa to the plate. That's down and in. A slider missed. Late swing, fouled off. The first in time.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Nick Castellanos. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The winning run at third here in extra innings. Next offer in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes. He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand one, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and now Nasim Nunez.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one a little bit high. 1-2 to count.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Man at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And here it comes. In the air, left side. Merrifield in pursuit. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie.
A move being made at third. Pitch running here. Stone Garrett. Eddie Rosario digging in for the Nationals.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Out towards right center field. Rojas sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Laid the plate. Save. And they take the lead.
Well, that's a quality at-bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That's inside. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Kicks and deals.
3-1.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Phillies 3. Now into the game, Stone Garrett. He takes over as the new first baseman. Jordan Weems will take over here.
Now pitching for Washington, number 51, Jordan Weems.
So digging in, Alec Bohm. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Oh, and this one's blasted high into Mookie. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A gigantic blast. And the Phillies win it in 12.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Nationals, 4 runs on 4 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours, exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.